Alright then, taking a look at Solana on our daily time frame here for another daily update on the channel. As always, before we begin, please do go down below and get yourself some amazing deals from our partners. As you can see on screen, tons of free money on offer, so sign up below and get involved with that. As you can see here then, Solana is basically looking like it's coming down and scything to the downside in line with Bitcoin. Bitcoin here basically just having an absolutely bearish time at the minute, getting dumped by the traditional markets to the downside here. You can see traditional markets looking yesterday extremely bearish, moving to the downside in a big way. And you can see Solana here is basically just reacting to that. We're having a little bit of a retrace to this previous extremely strong low for Solana, where we have bounced a million times before. Bitcoin doing its best to absolutely dump the markets right now and succeeding. You can see we are basically scything to the downside in a big way. Bitcoin looking like it wants to complete this sell model, as it is accelerating week over week here down towards this low. I think it's fairly likely that we come down and hit this low here, which is this 75k area. Pretty obvious liquidity point at the minute. You can see Bitcoin here looking like it wants to accelerate down towards that area, and as a result Solana obviously getting dumped to the downside as well, as you would expect, coming into that previous area of support that we've bounced at so many times, in between $100 and $125 here. So going to be interesting to see where we go to next. Obviously Bitcoin right now is looking very sell model-y in my opinion, and it's probably going to come down and complete at this liquidity point down here. If that's the case, then obviously Solana looking very bearish as well, making lower lows and lower highs, coming down towards this $100 area. I think will be an area where Solana will probably bounce. You can see we bounced at this previous $120-ish area of the range low over and over again. But you can see, in my opinion, with how bearish Bitcoin is, we've got this liquidity point down here that we could probably complete at around $100, which I think is pretty reasonable. And right now we are basically just waiting for the market to head down there. Not much else to say. Bitcoin leading the market, and right now we are heading down to this liquidity point, in my opinion. Solana here could get a temporary bounce here in this area, but right now I think Solana looking also like it wants to come down here and sweep some liquidity before a bounce, and that is what I'll be waiting for. As you can see, Bitcoin, in my opinion, looking like today it could potentially come all the way down towards this 75k area, although it is quite extended at this point, and could start seeing a bounce just because we are down 35% from this all-time high, as you can see. And I think Solana will probably be something similar here from the local swing high, down 50% now, so definitely starting to get into areas where you could get a bounce. We're just going to wait and see what happens over the next few days. As always, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Please do like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Check back every day for daily updates and get some free money in the description below. Cheers.